Hi there, sign of Pisces. This is Kim, here to do your monthly read for May. Hope you're doing really good out there. 4-4. Opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. May they be for your most high. If you're interested in a private reading, the information's in the description box below. Shouldn't have a problem with checkout, but if you do, email me, please. We'll figure a different way. Let's get into this. And I'm using the Journey of the Sacred Bee. Give me something good. Something good. Gosh. That looks good. That looks great. 2 for the outcome. What is that? 4. 4-4 again. I saw 4-4, but I saw the 4 of Swords. The 6 of Swords on the bottom. 6 of Disc in the environment. So you have 6-6 and 4-4. Okay. 2 of Swords in the past position means that there's some sort of decision that we're trying to weigh out. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? You know, you could be split. You could be weighing out your options. What is the 2 of Swords about? Ultimately, you're wanting peace, right? Peaceful, the most peaceful resolution to come to, the most peaceful decision. Whoa, and it might have involved you ending something. 10 of Swords. Jeez. May have involved you ending something. Let's get a different deck to see what ended. And the 10 of Swords, it's a heavy card. Let's see what this says, and then I'll decide. Having power or strength to push forward, even after some sort of feeling of betrayal or an ending of some sort. It's about continuing, like, intense self-improvement here. And the issue is waiting on something with the Hanged One. The 10 of Wands is the challenge, and so that means that we are feeling like we're doing a lot. Like, and this can be when we're physically doing a lot. You have 10-10 in your reading, meaning that, yes, there's definitely patience here with something. Tell me what we're waiting on. What are we waiting on? Something to move forward that has not been moving forward. The Chariot is in the reverse. That's a victory. But there's a pause, and it was due to some sort of ending. So in this pause, you know, we don't necessarily want to be in the Hanged One position for long, but we're being patient and we're doing what we have to do and getting a new perspective. Possibly hear about who you're working with or who you're collaborating with. With the Symphony card, it's about creating harmony, synergy to co-create, being on a team. It also says lead. To lead. Then I have the Bedroom card coming out. Sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, a love affair, dream time. Co-creating. Tell me about 5 of Swords. 3 of Wands in the reverse. Godly day. Okay. So see a new cycle for you, for sure. You have the Everything Fine card, which looks just like the 10 of Swords. It's in the heart space. Like this man. Oh, heavy read. Heavy read, because this means that there was a unexpected journey that we're having to take where it feels conflicting. It feels feels not good. Okay, it feels not good. It's 10, 10, 10, 10. Major, 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 major completions. Definitely the wheel is turning, and you'll be going, you know, in a different direction, whether it be from a relationship or a job or something like that. But something in your heart space is saying, like, I can't deal with this energy anymore. That's either constantly, if it's a person, like somebody that's constantly trying to fight or pick on you, they're negative. They're negative. They like drama. It's very uninspiring to be around that kind of energy. And so I personally see that underneath it all, there's something that you're going to be moving towards out of this situation where there's been some sort of pause or standstill for a while. Divine intervention can come in here with the Wheel of Fortune, is what I'm kind of getting, that to lead you like in a different direction. Something where you're going to be with the right team or with the right people that are, I think you have altruism on here. So people who are giving, and there's equal give and take here. So there's success. We're feeling the Ace of Cups. So that is definitely feeling like there needs to be some sort of new beginning regarding where your cup is coming from, or where you're getting emotionally fulfilled in life. Okay, yay. So the Five of Pentacles in the reverse is great. I would think that you've been having to navigate some tough energies to get to this. So you're feeling like the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, meaning that you're feeling like you can overcome just about anything, and that you have before in the past, and you will now, right? This is you feeling like whatever new opportunity is coming your way, that it's really going to relieve you of your worries. I think it is, just because of this energy of success wanting to come towards you, and others helping too, assisting you like in your plight. The Queen of Discs and the Queen of Cups, two energies of the feminine, so about receiving. Future looks really good for finances, if this is a relief in your worry over finances. So it could be any area where we feel lack in our life. If it's love, then it's something that's coming in that's new regarding that. This is an energy, though. This is a Pisces that can do it on their own if they need to. But there is something kind of new, loving coming in. I have the Death card as the goal and destiny, which is major transformation, and usually signifies that there is a major ending. Four of Wands in the reverse means a change of path, and then I have the Death card again. So, a change of path somehow. It is always darkest before the dawn, right? And that's what's happening. It is darkest before the dawn. I would say that you've been through this. Your heart has felt this change. All these fives, change coming in. It's going to put you on a path where you're going then in the direction of a transformed new you. If this is like home business, I mean, it could be a mixture with the Queen of Discs of like home life, but also business, money and finances and resources. I feel like something that you do, some type of work that you do, is going to be very recognized by others. People could be learning from you, actually, with the Three of Pentacles. If this is like a job situation too coming in, or an offer or opportunity for you to step into this role of the Queen of Discs, it's a very like coaching job or mentoring position, like helping others learn, and you as well always continue learning. But there's something there about that. Tell me more about this. The roll of the dice. What come what may. Not really sure, but it's like wanting to take a risk with the dice card. Some kind of choice or major decision where you're like, well, I'm just going to try my luck at this and see what happens. I think, wow. jet. So I think this is going to be good for you. I think something will take off for you. I feel like with this hang one, definitely you could be in this cabin energy where we're feeling lonely, confined, or detached. Now, some of you all like to feel like that if you're trying to focus on some sort of work, such as writing a book or anything creative where you're trying to just kind of have some alone time. I think that's what they're saying, is that every now and then, especially with this, to detach from it. Tell me about the success here in the environment, this energy of success. Another 6. So you have 666, which is really keeping those vibrations nice and balanced, right? Love, harmony, relationships. I definitely think that there's something about resources here and getting like a business back on track or career back on track. There's something like that. You have very strong connections in your energy with the 6 of Cups. This can be like a remembrance of people from past lifetimes. Can be an actual person here at the Emperor as I'm looking at these, connections. Somebody who's very powerful or influential. I mean, this could be a boss. Somebody who's in charge, has a lot of authority to make some really important decisions. Seems like they want to help or even possibly gift you with something. Another jet going off. A good sign. Taking flight. Something about you and your gifts, your ability is going to take flight. Tell me about Queen of Cups. Love for oneself. Love for oneself. If you feel like frustrated with a pause in your life, then, I think Spirit is saying no, that there's a reason for the halt on the movement at this time. It's for you to take a very strong, good look at how you're filling your own cup up. I do want to get, and Page of Swords, and listening to your body, listening to the signs, the signals, talking to your body, but also listening to it too will work. So there's some sort of news or communication that is going to come in with this Page of Swords. I want to find out about the new path, because see 444 up here, you have a lot of number synchronicities. So 666, you had the 5s. Oh, you've got a lot of 6s, guys. 66666. You have a lot of 6s, and you have a lot of 4s. The 4s to me mean that you are being guided here, and it clearly looks like you're being guided to a new path, because something that we maybe withdrew from, or we weren't enjoying, something in our surroundings on an emotional level. Cups are about this emotional level. Could have felt, especially with the 4 of Discs, feeling like maybe we did everything we could do to wall ourselves off or protect ourselves. Almost like you're in a cocoon. Like you're in like you were the chrysalis, right? And you have to be protected in some way as you transition to some sort of new path here. Then ultimately it's going to be building your foundation. You're keeping the foundation solid. Get the feeling of you having to hold everything up, and that's probably also that 10 of Wands as the challenge, is this Pisces really having to hold it up for everybody else, and so there's definitely a need for, if you feel like I'm on the go all the time, go, then these 2 cards represent you taking that pause for yourself. So tell us more about the 4 of Discs, 4 of Cups, please. Tell us more about 4 of Discs, 4 of Cups. Temperance in the reverse. I think you can be happy to know that divine timing is unwinding, that your patience will pay it off. Look at this. And then the 4 of Swords. Your angel numbers are the 6s and the 4s for the month of May. I would not be surprised at all if you see many of those numbers, because you're being so guided right now to rest and take care of yourself, because you've been holding everything up for so long, they're saying. And when we grow tired or weary or we're overthinking, it's best sometimes to step away from it. But I'll tell you, you are in alignment for this change, for this timing to unwind for you. Because I have 4, 5, 6 of swords. All suggest that our headspace also is going to be going into a different, better direction. So yeah, make sure you're resting. Well, make sure you're resting. And know that you have the strength, the most powerful card in the deck, the strength and the confidence to do this. And there's another 6 on the bottom. The 6 of Pentacles coming out twice too. So you have a lot of synchronicities here with your numbers. Yeah, some healing needing to take place on a real body level healing. Like a real processing of the emotions, but also how you're thinking. Taking a time out is going to be really, really, really necessary, because it seems like there's a lot of stress here. Yeah, there's stress due to uncertainty of what's going to happen, and you know, because of this what comes next, not really sure. Knowing though that there's some sort of big ending and a change of path, it can be kind of scary for sure. Let's see what else this uncertain has to do with. And remember, doubt and uncertainty, they can be really big squashers of our dreams too. They can squash our optimistic attitude. So we need to be careful about that. There's another 4. So another 4, they're saying you have this hammock energy here where you're taking a rest or need to relax, have time off, a pause. You may be waiting between 2 things at this time. So this is a time for you to be inactive in order for recovery, in order for self-actualization. But the main message there is knowing that you are supported in this time or during this time from Spirit. There's been a roadblock, block change, barriers, challenges, and feeling a bit of stuckness. Another 4, but that has to do with this Chariot in the reverse, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and ultimately some sort of 10 of Swords energy. So there has been, this is something that you've already been experiencing, this roadblock. So temporary setback, and these are obstacles that are temporary is the main message. Temporary. Declaring your independence, reclaiming power, self-rule, expressing yourself, declaring. Also a lot of 3s too. And the book burning cards wanting to come out, letting you know that there could have been something, especially with work, there could have been people like either playing mind games or changing the narrative. Maybe there's something about that type of chapter ending too, of people, yeah, misinformation, because this could have felt like this Black Widow card, like you were in a toxic situation or there was a big web of control. The Black Widow can be a person that, like I was saying in the beginning with the 5 of Swords, you know, could be a person who is quite negative or wants to fight all the time, or that maybe they're playing mind games, you know what I mean? Maybe the swords are representing all just thought and mind. So you could have felt like somebody was trying to deceive you or playing mind games with you. Okay, so we're breaking free from this energy is the main point. When you're burning the book, you're burning the book on the past chapter here. And the Youth card says mutable. A mutable sign is easily adaptable, right? Easily adapts to different things. So we have mutable, breaking free, rebellious, insecure, idealistic. This is new. This is about finding yourself again. Independent and strong-willed. So I see power and resolve standing out in that declaration of your truth. And also the beehive is going to provide good results because of you being diligent and persistent. So it is a pause. There was some interference and you're getting through it. You're breaking through it. Feels like you have the right connections to do so also. These are my own cards for May. This is an important date for you this month. So we're going to, May 13th is going to be an important date for you. You might want to write it down on your calendar, or make sure you're trying to notice what happens that day, what kind of news or information do you get that day, or is there any kind of turn of event for you. Okay, and then your angel number message, and I'll wrap this up. 25. Oh, and 14 on the bottom with I am practical. 25 is talking about how you can process information on so many different levels. You want to know. So you have this, you are intelligent. That's your affirmation. I am intelligent. But you have this drive to, like, I want to know this. I want to know that. Not only do you want to know the surface level of things in life, you want to know, what is the root? I wonder what is the root. Or like if a person says something to you, there's a natural curiosity for you to go, okay, what was deeper into that? Sometimes that can get overactive, and that also might be needing a break from thinking too much, you know. But yeah, you have a desire to know, and that makes you ultimately a very intelligent person. So they're saying you should affirm all the time how intelligent you are. And if you liked this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribe to this channel, Pisces. I'd love to see you back again. So love and light. Bye-bye.